Okay, with this video I'm going to show you how to create a line of best fit using raw data, or just a number of coordinates that you have on a graph. And it's really kind of a cool thing to do with Desmos and really quite easy. So again, when you sign into your Desmos account, go ahead and hit the big red button that says Start Graphing. And again, I caution you to make sure that you sign in, okay? Because when you sign in, you'll be able to, I'm just going to go ahead, you see I've done this before. When you sign in, you'll be able to go up to this little upper left-hand corner, click on that. These are all the graphs that I have done and saved currently, and then I've got some examples there as well. All right, so click back on that, and you're back to where you started. So, line of best fit from raw data. What you want to do is come up here, hit the Add Item, and go down to where it says Table. Now, what you're going to do in this table is actually enter a number of X's and Y's. All right, so I'm just going to do something somewhat random. Let's just do like 1, and let's say 5. Let's do 2 and 7. Let's do 3 and 10. I'm going to do 5 data points. Let's do 4 and 12, and then finally let's do 5 and 8. Okay? Now you'll notice over here only one of them showed up, right? So I have to look at my y-axis and I see that it's in intervals of 2. So I'm probably going to have to change the y-axis, or just go to the origin, hold it down and drag it off down here, so I've got just the first quadrant, and what you see now are 1, 2, 3, 4 of my points, and the 12 is still outside, right? So what I can do over here is go to Graph Settings, change the intervals along the y-axis, see where it says Step, and let's put in 1 instead. Now you can see that, right? So now it's just like, so it's a little bit more accurate, but then the other thing I can do is make it go up to not 10.8, but this means that all the y's that will be showing will be from a negative 0.7 to a positive 15. Okay, and now you can see like my whole graph. All right, just hit the radians there, and now it's much cleaner. So now, remember what I was trying to do was find my line of best fit. What you do for this raw information is create a new equation. So go over to the left-hand side, and you're going to type in the slope-intercept form, but it's going to be very particular how you do it. So I'm going to hit Y first. Now go down to this table. Don't do it on your laptop, but go up to here. This is hiding the keyboard. This is showing the keypad. And you hit the Y. Now you want to go a sub 1, Y sub 1. So click down here, it says 1, 2, 3, and then find it where the little B shows up. Because now I'm going to be able to put a 1 there. Okay. Now what you want to do, again, is put in, you want to put in not the equal sign, but you want to put in this little tilde. All right. So put that in there. That gives you what's called an approximate, right? It's going to find a line of regression for you. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. Then you put the MX, whoops, my bad. There we go. MX, remember the X needed to be sub 1. Let's do the 1 there. By the way, I noticed that this is actually in the sub part. I don't want that. So I'm going to key it over, put it there. Now it's in the right spot, and you can see the line starting to show up. And then plus B. And there it is, okay? So I get a lot of great information from there. Let me just go ahead and hide this again so I can show you what some of the things that showed up are. So Y sub 1 is approximately mx1 plus b. What this did was it took the data that you gave in this raw table and it actually created the line of best fit. Okay? Now the line of best fit tells you how close you are. These are the statistics. This tells you how close the line is actually fitting, right? We'll talk a little bit. This is where the intercept was. This is what the slope is. The slope is 1.1. The intercept is 5.1. So if I were to actually retype it with that information, I would say y equals, we said the slope was 1.1, x plus the b should be 5.1. So let's do that. And sure enough, you notice that the line that I created was the exact same line as what the line of best fit was. So this is the equation that I would need to know. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Play this a couple of times and learn how to do this. Now, notice that I just had the raw data, but if you were given a graph with scatter points, what would you do? Probably just go up here, hit the add table, and then just put in whatever these points were, and then again follow this format. Okay, I hope that was helpful to you.